Boys, I know a lot of you guys are wanting to get the brand new 99 overall King Griffey Jr. Now, not only if you want to get King Griffey Jr., but if you just want stubs in general, this is going to be the easiest way to actually end up doing this. And I'm going to be going over the fastest stub method and what you guys can do over and over and over again, making it unlimited to where you guys can actually end up getting these brand new cards. Maybe you just want some of the finest guys, but whatever you want, this is going to be the fastest way to get stubs right now in the game. People are being really lazy, and you can take advantage of a lot of them to make up to about 200,000 stubs an hour. Obviously, you can make more than that an hour if you're going well, and you can make a little bit less if you're just starting out struggling with this, but you can actually end up going a lot of different ways to get these 200,000 stubs, and we're going to be talking about it today. Boys, if you enjoyed this video helps you out, make sure you guys drop a like and a sub. It helps me out so much. If we can get 70 likes on this video, I'd really appreciate it, and let's get right into it. Alright boys, the first thing that you guys are going to end up doing to make stubs is the Battle Royale program. Now, I know I'm being a little hypocritical because I haven't done it yet. I plan on grinding this on stream tonight, but it is, you get 84,000 for getting George Foster alone. You get a BR card where you get Chapman, so it's 84,000 plus 328,000, so it's putting you at right around 400. And on top of that, you can probably, I would suggest keeping Kluber whenever you actually end up finishing this, because he is amazing. But if you want to sell him, you can sell him for 380. I think that he is definitely a top 5 pitcher in the game right now. Best pitch mix in the game, sinker, cutter, slurve, and his control of everything is absolutely disgusting. So I would consider doing this program if you haven't. Now, obviously, this is going to be a grind, and it's not necessarily going to be the easiest thing, but it is going to get you guys a ton of stubs. Some of the best ways to do that is whenever you're grinding the Battle Royale program, it's obviously winning games, but the big thing is whenever you're drafting teams, try to draft the guys that are part of the moments, such as Frazier, Lowry, and Encarnacion, Tanana, Murray, Banks, Devers, and Ghost. Make sure that you guys do this, and you guys will be just fine. The next thing to do to make stubs is going to be actually a really easy thing. It's going to be the Conquests. So, if you guys haven't done some of the Conquest, and I'm not saying finish the Conquest, I'm saying get the hidden rewards. Now, there are a lot of YouTubers that actually end up putting all of the hidden rewards out, and so you don't have to play them out. I am not one of those, but I'm going to link a couple in the description below. You can go and look at all the hidden rewards for a certain Conquest map. You don't have to finish any of it. What you can simply do is get the packs, get out, get your stubs, and call it a day, because that is definitely one of the best ways to get stubs, is just getting all of the free packs the game gives you through Conquest. There are so many Conquests that I haven't done, and I'm sure that your guys' Conquests look just like mine, to where you did the Conquest at the very beginning of the year, but you haven't really done them since. Alright boys, now we're going to actually get into the real stub method, how you guys are going to be making a ton of stubs, and this is how I make a lot of stubs in MLB The Show. I've been doing this for years, and it is working the market. Now, I'm going to tell you guys some of the cards to flip right now to make a ton of stubs. The first cards that you guys are going to be looking at are the finest cards that just actually ended up coming out. Now, a lot of YouTubers and a lot of people will say, don't do diamond cards, do live series cards. At this time of year, you should not do live series cards. I'm going to show you guys some of the cards to flip so you can make upwards of about 200,000 stubs an hour. The first card that you can get for about 10,000 to flip. Now, obviously, you have to have stub flow to do this card. It is Austin Riley. Now, if you were going to put in a buy order for Austin Riley, you could put one in for 63,549 stubs. So we just put in that order, and we're going to have to wait for that to fill. But if you ended up getting that to fill, and then you end up selling him right now for 81,998, you would actually end up getting 73,798 minus what you would be around 10,000 stubs, which is absolutely huge for a flip. These cards are going so fast, especially because of all the King Griffey Jr. collection, and everybody wants to get that brand new King Griffey. They're going to have to get all these finest cards, and what you guys are going to end up doing is you are going to actually end up putting in sell now orders and doing this over and over again, taking advantage of those people who are greedy, who don't want to put in orders in, and you will make a lot of stubs by doing that. This is a great one. Another great one is Starling, Marte, and Carlos Correa. Now, these are moving really, really fast, so you guys need to be getting on top of this. As far as lower tier cards that you can make a lot of stubs on by doing fast, Dylan Cease 11-6-6 is about 4,000 stubs per flip, and at this time of year, guys, nobody is really taking advantage of this, so you can end up actually doing this really, really easily, and guys aren't going to care about stubs, so they're just going to fly fly by it and just buy them outright instead of doing it the smart way. This is going to be how you guys are going to be making a ton of stubs. It's because you are taking advantage of all these people who are being really, really lazy. If you need even more options, you can do Paul Sewald, Willie Adames, even Brandon Nimmo doesn't look terrible. But these finest cards right now are pretty much the old 42 cards that I used to flip and talk about all the time. Now, if you can get about 20 flips an hour by some of these cards, which I think is very, very doable. Another thing that you guys can actually end up doing if you're struggling to get some of these done, or if you want to do this while you're away, one big thing that you can actually end up doing is do this on your phone on the MLB The Show companion app. You don't even have to be on your Xbox to actually end up doing it. So if you're in class right now, if you're doing stuff, if you're at family dinner during Thanksgiving, sitting on your couch, you can be flipping and getting some of these cards. It is going to actually be really beneficial for you guys to do this because you're going to be able to get the brand new Ken Griffey. I'm going to be grinding this a lot, and this is going to be how I'm going to be going after Griffey this year. It's going to be through stuff like this. Now, boys, this is going to be the fastest stub method right now, and like I said, this is 100% unlimited. You can do this as much as you want. There is no cap to how many stubs you can make, so if you can pull off 50 flips an hour, you can actually end up getting so many stubs. By doing this method and by grinding the game, doing stuff like Battle Royale and continuing with this, you're going to be just fine. Going to be able to get Griffey Jr. in a good amount of time. If you just grind this every day, little by little, and again, you can do this on your phone. You can literally just pull it up on the MLB The Show companion app and keep on flipping these cards over and over and over again. I know a lot, if you guys are like me, I'm going to see family over Thanksgiving. There's going to be a 3-hour car ride. I'm going to literally sit on there, use my phone's data, and grind my butt off so I can get Griffey when I come back home. So it's just kind of a lot of stuff that you guys can actually end up doing to end up getting these stubs and get Ken Griffey Jr. This is the best method in the business. Make sure that you guys drop a like and a sub as it will help me out so much. Let's get 70 likes. I'll talk to you guys later. Have a great rest of your day and peace.